The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's Pacific Southwest region spans nearly 400,000 square miles and over 50 million people in the states of Arizona, California, Hawaii, Nevada, 148 tribal nations, and the Pacific Island territories of Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, and American Samoa. Over the past year, EPA's dedicated employees partnered with our numerous stakeholders and communities to advance our mission to protect human health and the environment. Thanks to unprecedented funding through the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law and Inflation Reduction Act, we provided over 800 grants, totaling nearly $2 billion to benefit communities in our region. More funding means cleaner air to breathe and less pollution to fuel extreme climate events, safer and more reliable water for people and wildlife, and cleaner land for the benefit of all communities. Our increased focus on overburdened communities brings greater resources that make a real difference where needed most. Clean air is essential, but it doesn't always come easily, especially in heavily populated and industrialized areas. California and Arizona, home to some of the most challenging airsheds in the country, are major focus areas for the EPA. This past year, our work included approving measures to reduce air particulate pollution in the agriculturally significant San Joaquin Valley and smog-forming ozone in Southern California, where we also addressed harmful polluting vehicles from warehouse operations. Over $900 million was committed to supporting zero-emission infrastructure for Southern California goods movement, including over $400 million to further electrify the Port of Los Angeles. In Arizona, we laid the groundwork for a new rule to offset emissions and improve air quality in Maricopa County. Throughout Region 9, our funding prioritized the replacement of 830 polluting diesel school buses with clean electric buses at over 100 schools, benefiting children sensitive to air pollution. Ensuring safe, clean, and reliable water is necessary for healthy and vibrant communities. This past year, EPA provided over $840 million throughout the Pacific Southwest and $45 million to tribal nations to help expand, repair, and replace critical water infrastructure. This includes bipartisan infrastructure law funding to the San Carlos Apache tribe in Arizona to improve wastewater systems on their reservation. We also secured binational agreements to fund infrastructure to address sewage flowing into California from Mexico, and we used our enforcement authority to protect water supplies from long-lasting PFAS chemicals. Contaminated lands create health risks and limit usable spaces in and around communities. EPA's Superfund program held responsible parties accountable for creating health risks at over 100 polluted sites throughout our region. We made progress at the Iron King Mine in Arizona and Sulphur Bank Mine in Northern California, where we finalized plans to remove heavy metal contaminants and use $65 million to clean up contaminated residential properties. We're continuing to address the damaging legacy of uranium mining on lands in the Navajo Nation, resulting in the priority listing of 88 mines for cleanup in the Lukachukai Mining District, starting with the completion of the Cove Transfer Station. Through EPA's Brownfields program, we managed over 140 grants supporting the cleanup and redevelopment of contaminated properties. These grants also helped create nearly 200 jobs and provided environmental job training to 340 residents in communities with environmental justice concerns. Our team of inspectors, attorneys, and others work ports, retailers, refineries, and other facilities to prevent the release of pollutants and stop the sale of unsafe and unregistered products, including fraudulent disinfectants and vehicle emission defeat devices. Last year, we completed more than 1,000 on-site inspections. Our enforcement actions resulted in over $31 million in penalties and over $1 billion of compliance improvements to mitigate and prevent future environmental harm. Last year, an incredible 2 billion pounds of pollution reduction across our region yielded real public and environmental health benefits. Because disadvantaged communities bear an oversized burden from pollution, we finalized a plan to target enforcement in communities with the greatest pollution burdens. In West Oakland, California, this approach spurred agreements between a metal recycler, regulatory agencies, and community representatives to ensure that impacts are addressed and neighbors stay informed. EPA helps communities recover after devastating natural disasters and chemical spills through collaboration with local partners, innovation, and compassion. Last year, we made real progress responding to emergencies in Hawaii. In the aftermath of the 2023 Maui wildfires, we cleaned up hazardous materials from nearly 1,450 properties and helped restore drinking water and wastewater infrastructure, all while working with locals to honor and respect their culture. On Oahu, we oversaw the U.S. Navy's defueling of the massive Red Hill fuel storage tanks, ending future risks from the facility that contaminated drinking water for over 90,000 residents. Our work at EPA to protect the public and the environment doesn't happen without accurate data, sound science, and the many dedicated professionals that keep our organization up and running daily. EPA's Pacific Southwest region is committed to ensuring clean air, water, and land so all communities have a better and brighter future.